Tie game, 5th inning. Hayes caught it, double play.
And toward right center field, sending Myers back to the track and nearing the wall, and it's off the wall, and Ke'Bryan Hayes into second with a double.
Feet.
Oh, hits the bag, fair ball, and an easy run. Oh, push bunt by Hayes. How about this, dandy? Hayes reaches on the bunt. And this ball hit hard to center field. On the run is Robert, and that's going to drop in for extra bases for Hayes. And Mike Rabela will hold McCutchen. Reynolds scores 5-3.
Allowed multiple home runs in a game since July last year. And look at Hayes. That ball scorched to right. Hits so well, he's got a hustle for 2. He's in there. Double for Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Making that play as a major league shortstop.
And there we go for Ke'Bryan Hayes. He gets himself a hit. And thinking 2. And into second base with a double.
Out to left center. Hayes gets a hold of one, and he's going to start that scoring early with a home run.
Chop toward third. Backhand play made. And how about that play? And a shot up the middle, a base hit. It is 5-0 as Hedges will be held. And now the throw goes all the way toward the mound. And look at Hayes. Up the middle and past the second baseman McMahon to score another run. Should give Hayes a hit on that one. 68 road trip for the Pirates' third baseman, and look at this, whacked into center field and hit hard enough. It's going to the wall. Ke'Bryan Hayes, talk about setting the tables. Line drive right center, gonna get down and past the center fielder Barrero. Hayes into second. He's headed to third. Hayes is safe. Bounce left side, picked by Hayes. Throw to second, 1 to first, picked by Santana. G1 Bay, Jason DeLay, the bottom third, and there's a drive hit right off the bat toward right center field and off the wall in right center. And Hayes into second base with a double.
There they go. And it's hit the left. Bay's easily in. Hedges is going to try to score. 2-run double for Hayes, and the Pirates are in the lead.
And a roller, it's a fair ball over the first base bag. And Hayes thinking 2. And Hayes is into second base with a double to start the second game of the doubleheader. Hayes the pick on the first, a perfect strike. Wow, how does he do it?
Over there.
Line, oh, pick, talk about impressive. How about Ke'Bryan Hayes? The guys, look for that. Toward right center field, and gets down, and boy, kind of misplayed by Grichuk. Don't know that he would have held Hayes to a single anyway, and it's a 1-out double.
A lot of momentum on the Pirate side, and there's a hit.
And he rolls it through the right side, and here comes Reynolds to the plate. He's going to score. Sawinski stands up at third. Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Pad, thanks to the schedule. There's a drive to center field by Ke'Bryan Hayes. Off the wall. Rabela going to wave home Santana. The throw to the plate going to be late. Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Job.
Hayes up the middle, a base hit. This brings home 2 more. Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Manager that I won't overdo it.
And into center field, and that gets down, and then Ke'Bryan Hayes going to head into second base, and he'll take the double. Hits this one hard to right field. Going back is Smith to the wall, and he can't make the catch. It's off the wall. This is going to clear them. Hayes headed to third. It's going to be a triple for Ke'Bryan Hayes, and a 3-1 Pirates lead.
So it seems like a matchup that would suit Dunning well, but this ball bashed out into left field over the head of Grossman, and that's a leadoff double for Ke'Bryan Hayes.
That one hit well out to left.
Oh.
This one is going to be out of here. Ke'Bryan Hayes. This week. Caught by Hayes. How did he get that ball?
Round ball, and that's fair. Inside the line it goes. Joe and Castro will score. Hayes into second base with a double. And he's going to head to third. And he's going to get down. He's going to be there. Nobody at third base.
Nobody at third base.
And grounds this ball past Arenado. Into left field, a double. With 2 outs for Hayes. 2-2. And a line drive, base hit into center field. The Pirates are on the board. Boy, you're starting to like who's 2 for 3 tonight. And a fly ball to left field. Going back is Donovan to the wall. Clear the deck. Ke'Bryan Hayes. Can have with these bobbleheads. Fly ball to left field, hit pretty deep. Has he done it again? To the wall, he has. Ke'Bryan Hayes, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Hayes lines one deep to left field. And over the head of the left fielder Seth Brown. And Ke'Bryan Hayes thinking 3. He's headed there. He's there easily with a triple.
Served over short, a base hit for Hayes. McCutchen is in. Santana scores. Ke'Bryan Hayes. Working quickly. Ground ball. Hayes on a backhand and still gets him.
He can do that.
Hayes bidding for a 4th hit. It's down. Extra bases for Hayes. Another double. A 4-hit night for Ke'Bryan. Base hit and more for Hayes. 2 more Pirates are scoring. There's a double for Hayes. He's knocked in 4 tonight.
There's a line drive. Extra bases for Hayes. A 1-out double. And now Ke'Bryan Hayes hits a fly ball to deep left field toward the line, and he clears the deck with a cannonball. Line drive, base hit into left field. Rabello gonna wave home the runner. Here comes the throw, not gonna get him. Josh Palacio scores. 1916 Max Carey. And there's a chopper again. And Hayes cracks one to deep left center field. Ke'Bryan Hayes crushes a 3-run homer. Number 6. And refer back to the late great Tommy Sant, as Ke'Bryan Hayes is going to have his 2nd extra base hit of the night. A homer double. Bouncing ball headed up the middle, a base hit. This will tie it up. Ke'Bryan Hayes, a 2-run single.
Call strike 3, strike 2.
Fly ball to deep center field toward the wall and off the top of the wall into the bullpen for a game-tying home run. Line to left. Keep it up. This will score a couple runs. Reynolds headed to third. A 2-run single for Ke'Bryan Hayes. Toward the right center field. Ball dropping. Diving try, but gets past the center fielder Harris. Rabello will wave home Reynolds. Here comes Hayes. He is there with a trip.
Payoff pitch. Fisted towards third base. Hayes, bare hand, tough play. Nice play.
Been able to extinguish Hayes, who has been a hot hitter. Out to deep center. Friedel to the wall. Gone. Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Line to left field, a base hit for Hayes, and this will tie the game. And Hayes into second base with a double.
Fence in 8 feet, not for home runs.
Well, there's a line drive left center field. Talk about a speakeasy, talk about swinging easy. The double for Ke'Bryan Hayes. And now Hayes with a base hit to left field, and the runner, of course, Bay, going to be waved home. He can fly. He is safe. And a great catch by Ke'Bryan Hayes to rob Vasquez of a hit. It's this one hard to right center, over by the wall, and off the wall. Here's Ke'Bryan Hayes into second base with a double. Ke'Bryan Hayes, bouncing ball, headed up the middle. And Jason DeLay will go to third. Hayes is motoring for second. He will be there. Tour was scheduled to start on Monday. Zach Thompson was to start on Wednesday. There's a drive deep to right center field and gone. Ke'Bryan Hayes clears the deck.
Ke'Bryan Hayes lines this one to left. That ball is well hit, and it is gone. A home run. The 1-0 into right, base hit. Sawinski scores. Stopping at second is Williams, and it's an 8-4 ball game.
So well over.
Ground ball, that's fair. That'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. Ke'Bryan Hayes into second, and he'll hold there. Ground ball. Oh, what a stop by Hayes. They get one. They'll never get two. Fly ball left field. Deep left. Ke'Bryan Hayes clears the deck with a cannonball in the 8th inning. Oh, stabbed by Hayes.
You know where he delivers it from.
It's hit to left center field deep. Turn the notch. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Hayes goes the other way to deep right field. Off the top of the Clemente wall. Hayes into second. He's not going to stay there. He's headed to third with a... That's hit well to left field. Going back to the wall and clear the deck. Another cannonball coming for Ke'Bryan Hayes.
To do that. And I like the way that Peguero gave him a little recognition, too.
And to third. Pops up. Hayes over. And nicely done, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Hit the ball in the direction that Ke'Bryan hit that one.
And he turns on this one for extra bases. And you get the rebound out there. It's going to be a double either way for Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Year up and down 5 different times.
Bay with those gray wheels, easily going to get to third. Rubella's going to wave him home. Lollipop throw comes in from the outfield. Pirates take advantage, and they got the lead.
Up at times.
Yep. Hit hard the other way, toward the wall and right, and off the Clemente wall. And it takes a nice bounce at the base of the wall. Doesn't come right back to Thomas.
To all his strengths. Did a wonderful job pitching tonight.
Diving play made by Ke'Bryan Hayes of Point Park. Bouncing ball, backhand play. Look at this, Hayes. Can they get two? Wow, that's sensational. What a double play that was for a hit. Lines this toward left center field. Look at that ball take off of Ke'Bryan Hayes. Liner into the left center gap. A leadoff double. Major League Games, his 18th start, an ERA of .311. Fly ball hit hard to right field, and Ke'Bryan Hayes clears the deck. Really rough outing in Phoenix. There's a line drive by Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's roped into left field. Bounces up against the wall, and Rabella will hold Reynolds into second with a double. Into right center field, and Ke'Bryan Hayes does it again. He's going to be at second base with a stand-up double. Line to left field. And that ball takes off over the head of Happ up against the ivy.
Handles himself on the mound.
Benson to the wall, and it's over the wall.
Rough night last night for Hayes. And tonight he just goes up and whacks it into right field and gives the Pirates a 1-0 lead. And Reynolds is headed to third. Fly ball to right field, nearing the wall, off the Clemente wall and right. Hayes into second base with a lead-off stand-up double. Sanchez covers his head, and this ball lined into the right field corner. Better look down now. Another double for Ke'Bryan.